2 years old to get me to go to sleep. But I was always around drugs, always around alcohol. My mom and my mom's husbands would abuse me physically, verbally. So I lived a really sheltered childhood. I really was insecure a lot and really didn't connect well with others. Mom would drop me off at church on Sundays from time to time to what I realize now was a babysitting effort to get more freedom to do what she wanted to do. So I did go to church when I was young, but I didn't really know what it was all about. I kind of went and I just knew that I would go, and I enjoyed it because it was a place where I could just kind of relax and be a kid. I received luggage for my 18th birthday, and that was permission for me to be able to just move on. So at 18, I moved out of the house and never looked back. Physically, I became really strong, but I still had this mental lack. My life was all over the place. It was really lost. I had no idea of where I was going, what I was doing, what my purpose in life would even be, or even if I would ever find a purpose in life. People had been coming to me for years telling me that, God loves you, and that Jesus loves you, and I would reject that all the time because I just hated God. I got a phone call from a guy who was living in Texas, and he said, hey, I want to invite you to Texas, and I want to help you clean up your life. He gave me some ground rules and said, hey, this is what I need you to do. I need you to work hard. I need you to go to church. And I said, well, I can do all of that, except I'm not going to go to church. And he said, why not? And I simply said, because I don't believe in God. And he looked at me and he said, that's okay, because God believes in you. So I decided, okay, I'll go. I remember the preacher, he was preaching, and the next thing I remember, I stood up and I just cried out to Jesus and said, Lord, I said, Jesus, save me, so loud. And then I remember waking up inside. Like I was visually awake, but I came alive inside. The only reason why I decided to start following Christ was because I had a real life encounter with the living God who changed my life. He literally just healed me from all those things. And it forced me to realize what there was in me. From the very moment that I walked onto the campus of ET Church, I felt the presence of God, and they just really embraced me as a family member that they had missed for years and years and years. And because of that, it propelled me to want to be part of that. And 2020 is a year of great development and growth. I see lots of new members being added to our group. I see our worship team exploding. I see new programs opening up. I see new leaders being moved into positions of influence. I see our pastors becoming more influencing because we're able to impact more people. My life is radically changed, and I believe that the future is amazingly bright. To the future, 2020. Yeah.